All right, good morning. I thought I'd go over some more on arpeggios and chord scales. We will eventually get back into a tune, but I do like to do some theory. So on the circle of force, let's do that. Louise, you asked how I did that. I started on it in C and went through the force until I got back to the key of C. You can do it. In fact, it's probably a good exercise to do it from any specific key. The thing about the circle of force is on these arpeggios, I think I've gone over this, there's only two different shapes that I use. There's probably more that are available, but there's the one that's built around, I know I went over this, it's built around that 3-finger C chord. There's that arpeggio, and then there's the one that uses your pinky. Start on the same C note up here on the 5th fret, go up to the 9th fret, 5th fret on the delta string, and then 10th fret with your pinky. And to get to the 4th note, so 1, 2, 3, 4, you can see where the 4th note is, and it just happens to be if you're forming that little F chord right there with that position. So the next position would be there. So that helps you in a couple ways. So I can go to the second arpeggio shape. Or it's a little hard to see if I'm going to do it all in closed position because I have to use an open string, but that's where the arpeggio would start. A good exercise is to try to do this with only one of those two shapes. So I did the whole thing with this one that's around this 3-finger chord. To do it the other way, whoops. And there it is, back to the C. So those are just some things, and then you can mix it up, which I usually do. Whoops. And again, you're never going to play a song around that progression, but learning the fretboard like that makes a big difference. So we talked a little bit yesterday about the chordal scale. So when I say chordal scale, if I'm let's do it in the key of C. Talked about the different scale modes basically being starting with one higher note. The chordal scale can be thought of along those same terms. So if I do a chordal scale, so it's major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor, major, and actually it's a minor. The last one is a minor 7. And I can do that with arpeggios. You know, and again, you're not going to make a song around that, but boy, oh boy, that's so good for understanding how your fretboard is. So that's a good one to do. So major, minor, and to do the minor arpeggio, all you do is drop your index finger. If I'm in C position, and I want to do a C minor arpeggio, I just got to drop where I use my index finger because it's a flatted third. Bit of reach on C, but that's how it's going to work. So I'm going to go up each. I'm going to have a starting note. I'm going to have a starting note that just goes up the C scale, but I'm going to go major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor, 7, major. So the arpeggio is exactly the same. It's all closed position, and you can do it in different keys. Anyway, you know, and I need to practice it some too in different keys, but good to do. The only other thing I wanted to do is you can do the chordal scale with 2-finger chords. And boy, I do use that a lot in songs. That's that position, so it's it's a C chord, and then which has a 3-fret spread. 1, 2, 3. I guess you call it maybe a 4th fret, and then the second position is a 5, goes up 1. So find that on your mandolin. And then the other way is I'll call it the inverted, which is, you can do it here with index finger starting on 2 on delta and middle finger on 3 on alpha. So, and the 2 positions are pretty straightforward. There's your minor position. Major position is 1 fret apart. Minor position is 2 frets apart. So work on those. Those are just some exercises that you can work on, and you can sit there and do it while you're enjoying TV or something, and they actually work out pretty well. I don't watch a whole lot of TV, so let me think if there's anything else along those lines. I'll get to a tune if you have any tunes you want to request other than Rawhide. I'll be more than happy to work on them. Take care.